Hello everybody, my name is Cameron Earl. Today I am back with another villainous video. I have my potato quality camera in the kitchen. Gonna turn this a little bit. I'm back with another Fate deck ranking. Today I'm doing Prince John, Queen of Hearts, and Ursala to finish off the green set Fate deck rankings. So I'm gonna pause this because I actually forgot to rank them ahead of time, so I know. So I'm just gonna pause this, and then I'm gonna, yeah. Okay, I got the rankings done, and it's actually, Queen of Hearts was the difficult one to rank because her Fate deck's not brutal at all. But Prince John was also somewhat difficult. Ursula was the easiest, the Fate decks to rank. So now we're starting with Prince John. And for the card I have as the weakest and least powerful in his Fate deck is Toby. Toby is just a 2-strength hero, and you shuffle him back into the Fate deck when he gets defeated. That's literally all Toby does. Okay, so the next card I have is another 2-strength character. It is Skippy. Wolf Archers cannot be used to defeat Skippy, Wolf Archers are the main ally in your deck, but Prince John also has many other allies. Next card I have is another 2-strength hero named Alan A. Dale, the singing chicken. All other heroes in Prince John's realm get +1 strength. That could be potentially bad. Next card I have is a 3-strength hero named Maid Marian, Robin Hood's wife. When Maid Marian is defeated, find Robin Hood and play him to the same location. So if she's like at the jail, you don't have to defeat her. So you can use the imprison card on her, and you wouldn't have to defeat her, which is good. Next card I have is another 3-strength hero named... Oh, where did that come from? There's something on the back of the card. Next card I have is Friar Tuck. The warrant cards in Prince John's, when a hero is played to a location with a warrant, Prince John gains 2 power. Friar Tuck discards those warrants, and Prince John gains no power off of them. So, the next card I have, which I thought I would have put higher, is Lady Cluck. She is the strongest hero in the deck. She actually has more strength than Robin Hood and Little John. Yes, she's the strongest hero on the deck, and she cannot be played or moved to the jail. So she will definitely be a burden. Next card I have is the 5-strength hero, King Richard, in which Prince John cannot gain effect cards, which based on your playstyle of Prince John might be your main way of gaining power. Next card I have is our first card that's not a hero, Clever Disguise. When Clever Disguise is played, attach it to a hero. That hero cannot be defeated at any time until Prince John pays 2 power to discard Clever Disguise, so Prince John has to pay 2 power to discard Clever Disguise. That could be put on some strong heroes like the heroes we're getting up to. The next card I have is the effect card, Steal from the Rich. Take 4 power from Prince John and put it on any one hero. When that hero is defeated, the power is returned to Prince John. Okay, so the next card I have is Little John. When Little John is played, take 4 power from Prince John and put it on Little John. When Little John is defeated, the power is returned to Prince John. So it's basically Steal from the Rich, but you actually have to defeat this hero. But for the worst card in the Fate deck, in my opinion, I have Robin Hood. The amount of power that Prince John gains from each card or action is reduced by 1 power, and he is a 5-strength hero. So basically, no matter what, until Robin Hood is off of your board, you cannot defeat heroes with Robin. You cannot, what? What was I saying? Until Robin Hood is defeated, no matter what, Prince John always gains 1 less power, which could put a big dent in his progress. Okay, so we are going to move on to Queen of Hearts here. Now this was the hardest one to rank. I didn't know what to choose, but in the end I came down with her weakest card being the Dormouse, which the Dormouse cannot be shrunk, which, for those of you who ain't familiar with Queen of Hearts, which shrunk means that you actually turn them like this, so they're only covering up one action on the board. Enlarging them means they go 90 degrees, so they're covering up both the actions on the top of your board and an action in the next space. But apparently Dormouse cannot be shrunk. Let's see why. The next card I have on here is the Caterpillar. All allies at Caterpillar's location get -1. All allies at Caterpillar's location get -1 strength. You know, not that bad. The next cue cards I have the same exact ability, which would be the Mad Hatter and the March Hare. The Mad Hatter and March Hare are both in the Queen of Hearts realm. They get +2 strength. Next card I have is the 2-power hero. Well, it's the 2 strength hero, White Rabbit. The cost to activate a card guard is increased by 1 power. Next card I have is a effect card with 2 copies. Search the Queen of Hearts Fate deck pile for Fate discard pile for a hero with a strength 3 or less and play that hero. I'm late is what the card is called. You use that to play some pretty dangerous heroes, which is what we gain up to soon. Next card I have is another effect card called Make You Larger. It enlarges a hero, so the hero goes like this and actually covers up 3 spaces instead of 3 actions instead of only 2. Next, I have Mome Wraths. Move an ally to any location. That could be bad if Alice is on your board. Next card I have is the Dodo. Card guards cannot be converted into wickets at Dodo's location. The next card I have is an effect card called Down the Rabbit's Hole. Find Alice and play her. If Alice is already in Queen of Hearts realm, discard an ally from Alice's location. I know it's backwards. I had to read it backwards. Okay, so the next card I have is 5 strength hero Alice. Queen of Hearts cannot move allies or items, so that all the cards that move allies, Queen of Hearts can't move them back, but that could potentially help her. Okay, so now for the worst hero, probably the only hero that Queen of Hearts can't find some way to benefit off of. Well, actually she can. It says right there. It's another 5 strength hero. I hate Queen of Hearts so freaking much. Next card I have is the Cheshire Cat as the final card. When Cheshire Cat is played, convert up to 2 wickets back to card guards. When the Cheshire Cat is defeated, Queen of Hearts may convert up to 2 card guards to wickets. But Queen of Hearts' main ally is the card guards, and why would she want to get rid of those? He's a 5 strength here too. Okay, so for the final villain of today, we're going to move on to Ursala. So for the weakest card in Ursula's deck, I have as King Triton, and that's because even if King Triton's on your board, you'll need to defeat him eventually anyways. He is the strongest hero in your Fate deck with 6 strength. The cost to play a binding contract to King Triton is increased by 1 power. The next card I have is an item, the Dingle Hopper, or a fork. Attach Dingle Hopper to a hero. Each time Ursula moves to this location, she loses 1 power. So yeah, she moves to a location with a hero that has Dingle Hopper attached to it, then Ursula loses 1 power. Next character I have is a 2 strength hero, Scuttle. He can find an item from Ursula's Fate discard pile and attach it to himself until you get rid of him. The next card I have is Max. he is a 3 strength. When Max is played to Ursula's location, you may move Ursula to any unlocked location. It can... I've underestimated this card a lot based on what it can do. I was just playing a game with someone else playing as Ursula, and I played Max on him, and I screwed up all of his plans, and he ended up losing that game, and I was Scar. Next card I have is a 2-strength hero, Grimsby. When Grimsby is played, you may move the log token to either Ursula's lair or to the palace. But, depending on where Ursula's log token is, you might not want to move it, so therefore he'd just be there to be there. Okay, so the next card I have is a 1-strength hero, Flounder. Flounder could also help you by putting the trident or the crown if you accidentally discarded that. With, I think, the divination card. If you accidentally discard that, Flounder could help you, but he shuffles your whole discard pile back into your deck when he's played. And that could honestly, if you don't have the trident or crown yet, that could really be annoying. Next card I have is a 2-strength hero, Sebastian. When Sebastian is played, take a binding contract that is attached to any other hero and attach it to Sebastian instead. A binding contract is where Ursula can't kill heroes with allies. So a binding contract, you attach binding contract, and the binding contract has a certain location listed on it, and when the hero gets moved to that location, they dead. Next character I have is the 4-strength hero, Eric. When Eric is played, move a hero to any unlocked location. This could move the character like to the opposite side of the board from where the binding contract that's attached to him says. So basically, yeah, you can make the lasting effect of the binding contract even longer and take longer to defeat a hero such as King Triton. Next card I have is an item that I didn't expect it to actually be this high on the list, a Snarfblatt. The cost, attach Snarfblatt to a hero, the cost to play a binding contract to that hero is increased by 3 power. So if you attach a Snarfblatt to like King Triton, it'll be really bad. For the next card I have Return to Form. Search Ursula's Fate discard pile for a hero with a strength of 4 or less. Play that hero to Ursula's location. So you could take our worst hero out of the Fate discard pile, and that would be Ariel, the worst hero for Ursula. When Ariel is played, move an item to her location. Until Ariel is defeated, Ursula cannot move items. So basically, Ursula's main goal of moving the trident and the crown to Ursula's lair is screwed up by Ariel. Change form can counter Ariel, but a lot of the time if you lock it without having them both in there, and then Ariel gets played on the board and it's not locked, then Ariel can steal the trident or the crown. So she's not good. Definitely not good. And the strength amount that she has doesn't even matter. But yeah, those are my Fate deck rankings. I will, right after this, I'll film the purple Wicked to the Core set Fate deck rankings, and I might even do the orange Evil Comes Prepared set. So, yeah, that's it. I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.